Hello, dear. You know when you're sick and it feels like the world is not easy because the body is consuming so much energy with its own intelligence to take care of the things that are in priority. Our um, existence is a priority to our system, and so it consumes that energy. And I want to bring this message to you as I am on my first day of feeling better. And during feeling bad time, I thought all my self-development was just not there. I felt like, my perspective was really not the best. I was judging myself for resting, especially when the fever was in between fever and not fever, but I wasn't feeling well. So I want to bring this to my awareness and to share it here because as I am on the mend and I'm feeling better, my perspective of today is much better than of yesterday and the day before yesterday. And it's a skill set that I did not forget during my being sick. It's a skill set that got activated as my energy started to elevate and more energy is available to everyday things rather than that priority of keeping me alive. So it's interesting to know these things now when I'm on the other side. But when I was inside the not feeling well, a lot of patterns got triggered. My critic was activated, and it all stems from me telling myself after depression that I'm not falling for the bed anymore, the comfort of the bed. And in that moment, I made the decision somehow that being bad was bad. I'm laughing because it's such an illusion. And during this time when I didn't feel well, I can actually have the awareness to see that even that has served me in my awareness, in my awakening, because not only has it has served me, it had shown me things that were not energetically compatible with the energy of this greatness that we all are. When we start doing the breath work and we're bringing the universe energy through us, taking it through our system and bringing it to our now moment, to our now development, it will friction with the energies, the patterns of the ones that we know. And so the biggest challenge for me in being in this exchange of energies and resistance is to not fall for the smallness of the mind, the one that is scared, the one that is feeling unprotected. And so it comes with all sorts of ways to say that it's not good. Well, when my kids were sick, the first few days I wasn't. So I was taking care of them. I was elevated. I was keeping I was rational. I was truly real. They were getting the care they needed. They were getting the food. They were getting the love. They were getting anything that they needed. Well, when it came to me, this person, me, that is talking about self-love and self-respect and self-compassion and being connected with the heart and aligned with the soul and know and enjoy life, I had some energies inside me that were surfacing to my awareness, and I was stewing in them. I was. And I was taking things personally, and I was depleted, and my perspective was quite low. And it takes one elevated person to be in the room and hear you. I was on the complaint train, and I was sitting in that seat for days complaining about lots and lots of things. And not only my sickness happened, some other family issues appeared, and that needed courage, that needed adulting. And as I was going through that, and I was depleted, I was showing up for me in that depleted capacity, but I was still sitting in the complaint seat. And seeing that the sickness, like seeing through the filters of the sickness and depletion, and oh my God, again, I'm not good enough. And it was so automatic that it takes one elevated person, and I was in the frame of it. I was truly there. And it takes one elevated person to say, okay, I see the complaining, I see the whining, I see you. And what are you going to do about this thing? And for the people that are truly emotionally mature and can allow themselves to take responsibility for their emotions, feedback is nothing but a feedback. And then you take, and if you don't take it personally, say, is there something for me here? Is there something I'm not seeing? And excuse me, I want to cough a lot during this video for some reason. Is there something here for me? And not taking it personally. You can take it for a few days and say, oh my God, I wasn't seeing that. And that elevated person in this case was my husband. And then I went to my group of friends where they're like, hey, what are you grateful for? It was just like a shift like this. I'm like, oh, I could choose higher emotions because I was feeling low. You're feeling the dancer energies. You're not feeling well. And with that, it's already, the energy field is already condensed and shrunk. So what I'm grateful for is a higher energy. And now bringing more helpers of these kind of energies, these kind of attitudes of other people that don't feel down there. It is quite empowering. It's quite resourceful of yourself to say, wait, I feel a little too down there. And not to depend on these people. You can always depend on your higher self. Even I had the moment where I kind of lost that connection with higher self because I was feeling so bad for quite a few days. And then the critic turned on, and as soon as that starts, it was coming with shame and guilt, and it was real for me. And I tell you what, having a few people that can elevate you through some questions where they don't solve things for you, but they do ask you the tough question, the one that will shake some emotions in there and bring some other ones, such as courage, responsibility taking, such as, oh my God, I don't want to do that. What do I want to feel instead? Things of that nature. Doing things that you know are good for you. Going for that walk. Connecting with some sort of shifting energetically. People that shift you energetically. Now, for some reason, I just need a little something else in the mix. Something different. Something that person, or even if you're watching something online, make sure it's of good quality. It's of that higher energy, that elevating energy, that you can mix it together, and then you all already feel a shift because the energy field around you has expanded. It's not as constricted and shrunk, and all of a sudden you can't even feel your heart and your own love and compassion. It's it's beautiful. And I want to make this video because a few days ago, 2 days ago, I did not see this. I had some filters, and now the filters are gone, and I'm back. I'm back to being me. The you know, the me that is fun for me to be me. Yeah, it's the one that gets me going and wants things and gets excited. Yeah, so just know when you feel bad, it's temporary, and those energies might be too constricting to dance. And if you can bring some elevated energies around you, elevating people and elevated advice of some kind, be it YouTube channel, watching something that can get you uplifted and inspired, and it might not feel an immediate shift immediately if you're really sick, but don't lose sight of that. It works. A mixture of energies always works. Much better than just those guilt, shame, inducing, criticizing, inducing energies. And, energies are all equal. If you can learn from that, you can truly own the message, own the lesson, own what's in here for me. And there's always something. There's always something in there for you. Always. Because the universe has this desire for you to always elevate your consciousness. And with that, you elevate your life. You do. And I will stop here. And there's another cup coming, but I'm going to end it before it comes. Much love, my friend. Mwah.